Hello everybody, I'm with Gus, walking around town today on the city sidewalks. We've got cars driving by and we've got a nice domesticated walk in heel. I'm barely holding on to the leash. Why? Because all the training is on the e-collar. So we've taught him the heel position, now we just have to maintain. What does maintain look like? Clicking when he's out of position, just like that. I tapped my tone twice because he was lagging a little far behind and he closed the gap. I feel like I could take him anywhere. And a dog who walks nicely can go anywhere. Good job. Let's do a turn here. Beautiful. Notice how he's following me, not the other way around. So now I'm leading where we're going and I'm not being pulled by him, and he could very well pull me down. He's very strong. Okay? Doesn't seem to be bothered by cars. Some dogs are startled by cars, want to run away. Some dogs want to chase cars, attack cars. I'm going to click my tone right there. See how it had him close the gap? Now I'm going to just click my stem. See how I'm always providing feedback? So he goes behind, I click my tone. He goes behind my legs, I click my tone. He goes forward, I click my stem. After a couple of those, he stops testing. If he starts sniffing or picking stuff off the ground, that's stem. All right, and after once or twice, he'll stop doing that. We don't want him to start sniffing while he's in heel because it will probably lead to picking stuff up off the ground, leading to a trail, starting to drag you. So think about heel being working. He's in the classroom. When he's released, he can have that free time. I'm really impressed at how he's doing with the upped distraction because, like I said, we practice this all around our neighborhood, the field, the court, the training room. But taking it out into public is a whole other thing. Good. I stop, he stops. Stay. Down. Now it's not uncommon. Now you've seen him down thousands of times, right? It's not uncommon that if you go out into a busier environment, the dog all of a sudden thinks he forgets everything he knows. So watch this. Down. I'm gonna go up, down. Click again. Good. So I'm doing this on purpose because I almost knew he wasn't going to listen because of the high distraction. All right, and that's why we take our training out into public, is to generalize the training and help our dogs understand, hey, these commands that you've been working on, they apply everywhere, not just the training room. Nope, down. And that's why our e-collar is so great, but you have to know how to use it. It's no good if you're not using it. So I asked him to down, he did not. I started low, I clicked, he didn't care, not motivating enough. I dial up, I click, still didn't care. I dial up again, I click, he downed. He did break the down once prematurely, I clicked again, and now we seem to be good. Perfect example of the e-collar training and how his owners are gonna be using it at home. My good boy. So he's a pretty simple guy. He'll test it maybe once or twice and then he'll be done. All right, the downstay, like I said, it can be used anywhere, including a main street. We're gonna take it up to the storefront and see if he can do it around people. Now, let's get him back into heel. Got my leash ready. I'm gonna tap the tone and start walking. Heel, tap the tone, start walking. Click stem. Good, and then he's back into heel. Good job. All right, we'll see you at the front entrance. All right, we are at the main entrance of the busy storefront. I've got Gus. We just walked in heel, and now I've got him in a nice downstay at the main entrance. Stay. I just want to be very clear with him. Sometimes when you're switching back and forth between heeling and downstay, it can be confusing. If you don't tell them stay, they could think that you want them to move with them. So I always just give a clear stay if I want him to stay, and I also give the hand signal. If I wanted him to heel with me, it would be tapping the tone and saying come. So we've got him in the downstay at the main entrance. People come in and out of this door all the time, and my main goal for him is to respect the command that I've given him over his temptations and desires, which is probably going to be going up to the people. I want his owners to be able to take him anywhere and not worry that he's going to be a nuisance or knock somebody down or drag them to somebody. On the flip side, I am not going to let anyone touch him today. For training purposes, I want him to be out and realize, contrary to popular belief, not everybody is here for him. So if he is under the belief that when he goes out, everybody is here to touch him, to pet him, to play with him, you're going to start to see that lunging, pulling, jumping, whining, barking, all of that. Okay? Beautiful. I just want him to get used to watching people walk by without any forward motion and just observe. This is literally what socialization looks like. Can your dog be out in public and be calm? That's it. And we've got people walking all over the place. My good boy, he's such a good dog. I want him to be able to go to the sports games and anywhere his family wants to take him, and I want them to be confident in that they have control over him. Now, if it's time for him to be pet by kids or whoever wants to pet him, you'd first want to release him to do that. You wouldn't want people to start petting him and have him break the downstay, and then you have no way to correct it, right? And then he learns, oh, I can break my downstay if I'm gonna get pet. And then the downstay becomes weakened. So just make sure you release him before if you want people to pet him. So we've had a couple people walk by. I'm able to walk away. He's doing really, really, really well. I'll take him on a pack hike. We'll go to Lowe's. And he's checked off all the boxes to go home. All right, buddy, you ready to walk back? So we're to go back into the heel. I'm gonna tap the tone and start walking. Heel, tap the tone, start walking. Beautiful. Another thing we're working on is the calm car ride. Place, tap the tone, help him jump in. Once he's in, if he doesn't automatically lay down, you would tell him down. And then for the remainder of the car ride, if I see him pop up, I would just say NO, click the remote, down. Good. All right, we just got home after an awesome car ride. Let's see how he respects the threshold of me opening the car door. Remember, the expectation is to hold the downstay, don't rush out, and wait for release. You're such a good boy. Break. Good job. Good job, buddy.